What's up, everyone? I am ErosTheGaymer, and this is Minecraft. So in our last episode, we kind of made fools of ourselves, because we tried taking on the pillagers. That didn't go so very well. I mean, it worked, but it didn't go well. And then after that, we did a raid. There was something else that I feel like we did towards the end of the episode. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. Anyway, today, even though it's not super eventful, I kind of want to get started with a little bit of a mining session for just a tiny bit. I want to try and build up some of our resources. I got a few pickaxes made. Got a diamond one with silk touch, and I have a diamond one with fortune. I have a fortune 3 one back at our base, so that's good. But for now, let's go ahead and start with a mining session. I built this little escape route. Ow. It would help if I stood in the correct corner so I didn't hurt myself. But with this, we can get all the way down to diamond level very, very easily. And also, somewhere around here, even though I don't entirely remember exactly where, I took note of it, I found a mine shaft that led to a zombie spawner. So it's pretty useful. I mean, we have our XP farm with our piglins, so we don't really need to worry about that much. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and do some mining. Approximately 1 hour of mining, and not too bad. I accidentally broke one of the diamond blocks with our fortune 2, so, like, thankfully we still got 2 diamonds out of it, but who knows, we might have gotten 3 otherwise. But all of this broken down with our wonderful Fortune 3 pickaxe looks a little something like this. You know, not too bad, honestly. For an hour of mining, 50 more diamonds, like 5 stacks of lapis. We're never going to need this much lapis. We got some good iron, some gold, which obviously we don't need because of our gold farm. But honestly, that's not too bad. So most of this can just go right into here to smelt down. And the rest we can turn into blocks. However, actually, I think one thing I want to do, I think I want to get rid of all of this gold armor. We have enough diamonds now between this as well as what we got in our last mining session. So let's see. I'm going to put that away. Hold on to that. Let's see. We need helmet, chest plate, leggings, footwear. We still have 51 individual diamonds left. Not the most in the world, but more than enough. Let's see, I might need a little bit more lapis. I'm sure I don't, but just to be safe, let's see what we can enchant. We still have 50 levels from our farm, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. Oh, actually, that's one thing we should have. We should probably have some burner items. I wish I had some books, because then we could use books as our burners. So if we don't have good enchantments, I don't have any leather. You know what? Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe I should go grab some leather first. Okay. 8 books should be plenty. So let's go over here. I guess we'll start with the boots. Protection, that's not bad. I kind of want to cycle through all of these and see if any of them come out in particularly better. So they all say protection. What if I put in a book? In orthopods, that's not great. All right. Boots, I really want to try and have feather falling if that's a possibility. Helmet, not entirely sure, so let's do the chest plate. Okay, not much. Boots, depth strider. Ooh, that's kind of a good one. Or fire protection. Leggings, projectile protection. Let's go for that. Really, that's it? All right. Projectile protection. Protection. Thorns. Ugh. Let's just burn that. That's okay. Projectile protection. Oh, affinity. You know what? Let's go with that one. And protection. I'm not really getting much on these enchantments. This sucks. They're falling 2. Protection 4. Oh, let's do that. Protection and efficiency. Well, the efficiency is going to come in handy at least. Projectile protection. Come on, I really want feather falling on these. Nothing. Really? Why not? Why so little? That sucked. I guess I'll take projectile. Goodness, I got a lot on that one. Alright. Impaling 5. Riptide. May as well go ahead and enchant these books too. Luck of the Sea. Projectile sharpness. Yeah, not a lot. But you know what? Not the worst either. It's definitely an improvement over the gold. Oh yeah. Much better. And I mean, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get some netherite and stuff soon, right? Netherite? They changed how netherite works, didn't they? I'm gonna have to look into that, because I don't entirely know how they changed netherite. I know they made a change to it. Last time I played, you just needed the scrap and some gold, and then you could upgrade the diamond gear. Really curious now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make sure we stay organized. All of this stuff can go in here. It's got feather falling 1. Might have to make up some more armor. Or I guess as this armor starts to wear down, we might make some more. But that's not the worst in the world. Let's see. Armor. We can put this stuff in here. I guess our unenchanted books can also go in there. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Actually, I think our lapis we're going to go ahead and put in this chest as well, because that's really the only thing we use lapis for. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. So now that we've done that, while I was mining, I also kept all of the deep slate that I possibly could, because I think the next thing I want us to do... Let's see, can I get to a stone cutter? Where's the stone cutter? I realize I don't think I have one set up, so we'll just stick it there for now. Yeah, I know, that's gonna get assigned to a villager, but they can't get out, as far as I know. So regular deep slate we can't do anything with, so unfortunately... Thankfully I didn't collect too much, but about 2 stacks of it I accidentally collected with our silk touch. But let's see what we can do with the cobbled. Here we go. So with the cobbled, we can make polished, which looks like tiny bricks. We can do the tiles that look like weird bricks, and we can do the actual bricks, which are really, really big. So between all of these, I kind of want to use... It's going to be a lot of work, but I kind of want to use deep slate for our big castle build. This is... Ooh, it's going to be a lot. It's going to take a lot of mining and a lot of resources. But I suppose that's just going to be an excuse for a lot of mining sessions as well. So hopefully we'll find a lot of diamonds and all of the good stuff while we are doing that. This is going to be a process. I'm going to accidentally click the wrong one so many times I can already feel it. Now that we've got all of those turned into bricks, I think it is time for us to at least start laying the groundwork for our big build. Now, I think that our big portal farm up there is going to be essentially in like the back room. So maybe like the main part of the castle will start planning out, just like the main central tower. This is going to take so many hundreds of stacks of blocks, thousands of stacks of blocks, honestly. Hundreds of thousands of stacks of blocks, and probably. But let's see here. I kind of want all of this to be in like back space of it. Let's see. So if we... Let's start... How square do we want to make this castle? I mean, obviously real castle's not going to be super square. But I mean, it is Minecraft. Maybe we should lean into the squareness. Let's see. I don't know. Do we want to go for circle? Maybe we should. Alright, so if that's the case, I'm going to need to pull up like a shape generator for this. I'm going to need to think of how big this needs to be as well, which is going to be... That's going to be the hard part. Let's see. It's okay, we'll get this figured out. This is what we've got so far. It is 39 across. So that way it is centered on a single block. Now, at the moment at least, the portal farm is not centered. I wanted to make sure there was enough room on each side for however we wanted to get up and down. But I realized that I could just move that. So that way this is centered. So I kind of want to do some kind of like figure in front of it. Just because I think it'd look really cool with that behind it if it's lit. Which, maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea. I was going to say then we could use that as our main portal. But that also leaves the opportunity for piglins to get teleported through to our main portal, which would be a very, very bad thing. Because then they'll stay angry, and then when we go through the portal, then we die. That'd be bad. So we probably don't want to do that. So our actual portal that we personally use will either be much further back or maybe further forward. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Maybe that'll be like our entrance. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, because then we could have a portal like down there. Not necessarily for anything other than looks, but yeah, I like that idea. So this is our main layout for now. I'm thinking this is basically going to be like the entry hall. And I'm either going to have like a bridge going off that way, or I'm going to have like, I don't know. I'm going to do something more going out that way, so it's not just like a tiny little hall at the very front of a giant castle. That just, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But at the very least, this is going to be the start of where we're going to start, like, the main tower, which is going to go really high up. And the fact that just this single ring took well over a stack of blocks, I mean, even if it didn't get any wider and we did no offshoots, which obviously is not going to happen, because if you've seen pictures of Dracula's castle, then you know, obviously, that it's like, it tapers, like, no. Yeah, tapers. Is taper still the word if it gets wider, not thinner? Anyway, besides the point. Even if we didn't do that, we'd only get up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18. 18. We would only get up 18 blocks, which, for reference, is 1, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like, it's not even tall enough to clear the portal. That's a stubby little tower for a giant castle. So we've got a lot more mining to do. But you know what? At least we're starting to get the footprint down. Starting to figure out exactly how much space this is all going to take out. I think at the very least what I'm going to do today, or for the rest of today's videos, I want to try and get up a few layers, because then maybe we can start designating some space that we can actually keep our things up here. So let's go ahead and just kind of start building up the walls a little bit. See if we can get them all at least to the same level. Just basically to say that we've actually accomplished something. Although we don't have a great way to get back up here. It's fine. We'll figure it out. You know, this is part of the challenge of building something so massive in survival. But I think we're up to the challenge. Hopefully. You know, it's really funny how it's not until you're way, way past the point of, like, going back or changing your mind that you start to realize just how big of a big project is. Like, this isn't even anywhere near as big as it could be, because I'm trying to be realistic about the fact that I am doing this in survival. But, like, even already, my fingers are hurting from how many blocks I have placed consecutively. Like, I've almost gone through all of them that we've got gathered. But I'm like, holy cow, it's at this point that it starts to really dawn on you how big certain projects are. Altogether, all of those bricks got us, like, not even a full 8 levels up, honestly. So, because we had so many, like, lower areas to fill in as well. So, I mean, it's a really good start, I won't lie. Because we got all of that in an hour of mining, plus all the resources that we got before. So I would say that's really not a terrible rate to be able to progress. Like, yes, that means that there is going to be dozens of hours of mining. But that's honestly not bad compared to some, like, major-sized products. Projects. Words, I swear, I can. But I think, I mean, honestly, that's all the resources I have, so it's more than think. Unfortunately, that does mean, even though it is raining, that it is probably going to have to call it here, my guys. I'm going to have to do a lot more mining. I'm going to have to collect a lot more resources to make much progress on this. And I'm also thinking that what we need to do is I think I need to make at least one, if not a few, sheep farms. Wool farms, rather, specifically. Because I think I want to use wool as the floor in some areas. Mainly to use it instead of carpets, because then I don't have to worry about placing carpets, accidentally breaking carpets. I can place stuff on top of it. But I can still kind of make like a design, what would look like giant carpeting. Because I want to do like the border in like spruce wood. And then I think I want to use like carpet in the middle sections to make it like different colored carpets to make it look like a giant rug or carpeting. Different colored wool. Did I say that or did I say carpet? Anyway, I think that's what I want to do. And I basically think that the floor, I'm not really sure what level the floor is actually going to be at. So there'll be a small staircase leading up to the main floor. And maybe that's what that little entryway there will be. And then branching off of there will probably be a bridge to like the entry tower or something like that. I think that's going to be a good place for us to call it for today. I realize that the episode's not very long at all. Not really sure what else to do besides spending hours mining to get more resources for this, though. So, unfortunately, that is where we're going to have to call it. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our adventures yet to come. And make sure you share the video with somebody else so they can enjoy it too. But until next time, peace and love, everybody. Bye-bye.